Hello, lovies. Okay, so I have been asked several times to do an eyeshadow routine video, and so today I'm going to show you exactly how I do my eyeshadow, especially for when I go out. This is a nighttime look. I would not wear this during the day because it's very dark. It's a lot of dark in the corner, and the lipstick is too red for me personally during the daytime. So I'm going to show you how I get this amazing eyeshadow. So, all right, well, if you have any questions, make sure to drop them below, and I'm more than happy to answer your questions. All right.
Okay, so we're going to start with our eye primer. I can never stress enough about it. But as you can see, I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger and then I'm going to dab it onto my eye and then just blend. Okay, so by now you all know that I have a new little obsession. Yes, Scotch tape. I know, it's lame, but seriously, it's amazing. I use Scotch tape on the corners of each eye so I know that I'm precise. So you're just going to kind of take the tape and you're going to use like the corner of your eye as a guide. And then take the tape and point it upwards. I have to adjust my tape. And this is okay just as long as you make sure that the tape is pressed completely down so that way eyeshadow doesn't get underneath it. Because if eyeshadow gets underneath it, you're not going to have that crisp, clean line. Now, so once you get your tape in the position that you would like it in, you are going to start with eyeshadow palette number 2. Love this palette. It's your smoky eye. Okay, and we are going to start with the shade Honorable. I'm going to use this as my all over color. Now, normally I would not go in as dark as I am with this shade because it's very dark. So I personally go in a lot lighter. But these eyeshadows are very pigmented, so you have to be very careful. The reason that I'm going this dark is because I am showing you a nighttime look. I'm not showing you a daytime look. So that is the reason that I am going in kind of heavy with it. So I'm basically just taking it kind of all over, but I'm going pretty high up on my brow bone. I have very small eyes, and so this is going to help my eyes appear much larger. All right, so now we are going to go in with the shade Cocky. Love this shade. Sometimes I even use this as my corner color. But as you can see, I'm going to take it in my corners, and then I'm just going to kind of do like the letter V and just kind of V out onto my eye. I'm going to make sure that I have it very good in that corner, but I'm not going to go all the way to where I had my base shade because I want my base shade to also be my transition color, so I want it to peek through on the top. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this other eye all done, and I always check to make sure that they're even. Because sometimes I tend to get eyeshadow on one eye more than the other, but that's okay because eyeshadow is all about blending. So if you get too much on one side, you can always blend out. You can always wipe your brush off and keep blending. All right. So now we are going to go in with Peppy. This is the black in this palette. And I am going to go in the same corner and kind of darken it up. But I'm not going as high as my previous color, Cocky. This is definitely just a corner shade for me, especially in this look. I do not want it to go all the way up. So, and like I said before, eyeshadow is all about blending, no harsh lines. If I can stress anything to you, if you feel like your eyeshadow is not right, keep blending. Wipe your brush off, blend some more. And sometimes you're going to feel like you're blending forever, but that's okay. You definitely want to make sure that you get everything blended. That's how you're going to create that real smoke-eyed look. All right, so now we're going to go in with the Splurge Cream Shadow, and this is the shade Elegant. I love using our Splurge Cream Shadows paired with our eyeshadow palettes. Our Splurge Cream Shadows are very sparkly and very shiny. And I personally am not used to the sparkle. I'm not used to the shine. So once I figured out this look and started to put it in the crease of my eye, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. So as you can see, I'm just taking the cream shadow and I am going in from the crease of my eyelid to the middle part of my eyelid, and then I'm just going to blend outward. So it's almost like highlighting that corner part of my eye. So, and as you can see, it's taking on kind of a goldish color. everybody's different on how they take the cream shadows. It's crazy. It can be gold on me, and then my best friend, it can be, you know, yellow on her. It's amazing. But blend, blend, blend. Okay, so now I'm going to go in with my liner brush, and I'm just going to be using the shade Peppy, which is the black in here, and I'm just going to kind of line my eyes now. This isn't really going to matter too much because I'm going to blend this out with my crease brush, but it is giving just a little bit of black eyeshadow that I need on there to blend out completely, because I want to go in just a tad bit darker than what I had. And I'm going to be lining my eyes with the liquid eyeliner. So I'm just taking it and I'm kind of blending it out just a tad bit more, just to give me a little bit more dark. So now I'm going to be going in with our Deluxe brush. Now with the Deluxe brush, I am using our Mineral Pigment Curious, and I am taking this pigment and I am putting it on the top of my eyeshadow, right underneath my eyebrow. Now I'm not going to go all the way up to my eyebrow because I like to use concealer. Okay, now we're going to go in with our new liquid eyeliner in Perfect, which is black. But I just want to tell you guys like how amazing this liquid eyeliner is. Like, it has a fine point tip on it, like a marker, like you're drawing with a pen. It's amazing. It doesn't leak. It doesn't have runny liner coming out of it. Like, I can't explain to you like how amazing this liner is. You'll just have to see for yourself. But as you can see, I'm just kind of lining the top of my lid. I'm not going to go in with any type of cat eye really, because my eyeshadow is very dark and you wouldn't be able to really see it anyways. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to line the top of my lid. Okay, now I'm going to be using our Liquid Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer. I use the shade Scarlet to highlight with. My shade is actually Velour, but because I'm using it as a highlighter, I always use Scarlet because that's 2 shades lighter than what I am. So as you can see, I'm just kind of putting it right underneath my eyebrow and then blending it towards my eyeshadow. This is going to give that perfect little highlight underneath my eyebrows. All right, tape to come off. Look at that crisp, clean line. All right, so I'm going to go in, I'm going to blend a little bit more now that the tape is off, and touch up any like imperfections. All right, one final touch. I am going to take my liner brush and I am going to be using the shade Peppy, and I am going to be lining the bottom part of my eye. I know, crazy, right? Most people use pencil liner. I have just recently discovered lining it with eyeshadow, and it makes a world of difference because you can blend it right into your eyeshadow that you have on your eyelids. And it makes such a difference, like, because you can smudge the eyeshadow and give it that smoked out look. I know it's going to look a little crazy from a side view and me pulling my eyelids back, but as you can see, it blends perfectly into my precise line from my tape. So, all right, ladies, well, this was my tutorial for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. This is how I do my nighttime outlook with the Splurge Cream Shadow and then the eyeshadow palette. So I hope that you enjoyed, and if you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to ask or drop below, and I'd be more than happy to answer.